Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're very much on the way now. Kluivert does really well to win the ball there. De Jong.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Vifa. The Netherlands appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vifa. Now it's a chance for a shot!
Goal, the Netherlands!
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
The Netherlands very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Saliba. This is a promising build-up.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get away here? Now there's a fine ball. This looks promising. Gakpo! Olise.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And Cherki. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Kluivert. Played back. Played out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Little pass back. Cherki. Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cherki. Ball played for Conte. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hernandez. And here's Thuram. Zaire Emery. Oh, some astute defending there. De Jong
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Olise. Koundé. Upamecano. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And it's Zaire Emery. And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Weghorst. And here's Gakpo.
Half-time getting close now. Could move up a gear here.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
De Jong clears. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. The Netherlands up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
The Netherlands just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And he's forced to go back. Zaire Emery. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chips it through. Now it's Weghorst. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Kluivert. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. He's found some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vifa. Now it's Weghorst. De Jong. And he's straight offside. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Shot could be on. Forced to go back. And it's De Jong. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert!
It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gakpo. He's going for goal! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And yes, it's him again. The Netherlands find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Koundé for Olise. And they win it back again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Zaire Emery simply refused to be outdone there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Gakpo. Now it's Veg. Tries one from range. Smashing save, really good save that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Dumfries. And it's Vifa. And here's Gakpo. And he's gone backward. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A whisker away from making it 4.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that will be it. The Netherlands can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Gakpo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. It is a true heavyweight clash.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm, that would be...
And a chance! And that was struck with genuine force. And we have our very first corner.
Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise. Now it's Weghorst. This is a promising build-up. Olise. He's in a great position here. And he's gone backward here. Dumfries. And that's a dangerous ball. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He is through here. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kluivert. And the counter is on. Zaire Emery.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Olise.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Weghorst. And here's Dumfries. And it's De Jong. Now that is tiny. De Jong! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba. And that has left him in a heap. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that interception was most necessary. Vifa. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Koundé. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And Cherki. Conte. And here's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No outsmarting him this time. Good ball, good take. Cherki. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Dumfries.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's De Jong. Gakpo. Decent chance! Now, who's always been caught napping? In he goes again. It's loose now. Has another go! They want to be quick to recover this. Ah, oh, such a clever touch. Kluivert! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kluivert. France have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. De Jong. Now Gakpo.
There will be
Cherki.
1 minute added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conte. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. The Netherlands come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very...
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Mbappe. De Jong. Kluivert.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Kluivert. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shot, surely! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Weghorst really played that return ball to perfection there.
Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gakpo looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Vifa. And it's Vifa. Zaire Emery does really well there, strong defending.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Spread it left. Cherki in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Kluivert. Now Gakpo. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, cracking ball. De Jong. Kluivert. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Thuram. Olise. And it's Conte. And here's Thuram. And it's Conte. Shapes to shoot! De Jong. Gakpo. This is De Jong. Weghorst wins the duel this time.
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Zaire Emery. Vifa. De Jong.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Gakpo. Now it's Kluivert. Short changes him with that pass. Can he spark a counter here? Conte. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Koundé. Zaire Emery. Hato producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vifa. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. So, by accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've reached that point, the shootout, the ultimate, and no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps the man with the armband. No, he clatters the post!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
This to double their advantage. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Olise is looking to do his bit. Oh, no one's saving that. And he duly obliges. Gakpo is the third man to step forward. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving.
Credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
Cherki is third in line. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Kluivert, fourth in their queue. That's a brilliant read. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Thuram is the fourth man to step up.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
This to stay in it. Yes, that's how you do it.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move. Everyone here are holding their breath.
And that will do it. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. Now it's Dumfries. Zaire Emery. Cherki. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Kluivert. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's had a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Kluivert certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Conte. And here's Elise. Chance, surely! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And there is your opener.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
The first Thuram! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, they're first. Has to go back here. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The Netherlands are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goes looking wide. Now it's Thuram. Cherki just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Jong. Now it's Weghorst. Conte. Zaire Emery. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. De Jong. Weghorst. And here's Gakpo. He's in a great position here. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And it's Zaire Emery. Kluivert.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vifa. This is De Jong. Vifa. Weghorst. Tries one from range. And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kluivert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's tidy.
Koundé deals with that comfortably.
There will be 1 minute added time.
France have reclaimed it. Gakpo is fouled.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be
He'll try from distance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. The Netherlands are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise. The Netherlands come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Weghorst. Pass somewhat off target. Cherki. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram. For Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zaire Emery. Gakpo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Opts to play it back. Weghorst. Vifa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The Netherlands still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost an hour gone.
Weghorst really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely feet. Olise.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's De Jong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
The Netherlands are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
De Jong. In with the challenge. He is through here. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Thuram. Zaire Emery. This is a promising build-up. And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe knocks it into space.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? De Jong. And it's De Jong. Zaire Emery does well not to be outdone there. The Netherlands are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Upamecano for Olise. And here's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Into the last 5 minutes. Stood up well to him there. De Jong. Gakpo. Now it's Dumfries. Forced to go back. Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the
two sides absolutely. Was to be no definitive result.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So it is that dreaded time, the time you realise that only penalties can decide it. Weghorst to go first. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps the man with the armband.
Yeah, good pen that.
He had to, and he did. Dumfries is second man up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
Gakpo is the third man to step forward. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Cherki is third in line. And it's 3-3. Kluivert, fourth in their queue.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Thuram is the fourth man to step forward for them.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Vifa, the last of the designated five. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Verbruggen facing match point. And that will do it. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your... Thuram! And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get 0 to...
Oh, terrible mistake. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Olise. Towering header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. De Jong. Now it's Weghorst. Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vifa. Kluivert. Weghorst touches it back. This is De Jong. Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hato. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kluivert. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. Vifa. And here's Gakpo. Can he get away here? And he shoots! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Kluivert! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its fine.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's a fine interception. Emery! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's had it nicked away. That'll be a throw-in. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kluivert. Lovely feet. Emery defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Denzel Dumfries. And here's Gakpo. Now it's Kluivert. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes for the shot! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. Kluivert. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cherki. And he's being shifted off it. Upamecano cuts it out. Conte. Saliba.
2 added
Zaire
minutes has
Emery.
been indicated.
He's on it. Can he get away? Kluivert.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gakpo. Oh, this is a very good run. He's shifting through the gears here. Quality ball. And the referee has signalled for half-time. The Netherlands have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
The Netherlands are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram looking to add to his good chance here. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery. De Jong. Kluivert on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Saliba. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Kluivert. Zaire Emery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gakpo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through.
Substitution for Netherlands.
So we have movement on both
Coming
benches.
On the field is number 10. Memphis.
Lovely bit of skill.
Substitution.
Kluivert. Very nicely done. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
The Netherlands now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He is through here. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Akliouche. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, what has happened here? Hertrauda, pressing high and with purpose. And it's De Jong. Van de Ven. Memphis Depay running with intent. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Now it's Gakpo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
2 added minutes.
Time
has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. And here's Barcola. Akliouche. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Things already rolling. De Jong. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Mbappe. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really benefited from playing alongside some fine defenders in his youth, and now very much reaping those benefits in the way he's...
Thuram! Goal! France! And France are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Olise. The Netherlands are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. France are looking to break at pace. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Kluivert touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, sweet feet. Gakpo. Now it's Kluivert. Olise. Kluivert cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He has found the way through. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Zaire Emery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise. And Upamecano. Zaire Emery.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but...
Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that has been slung wide. Now it's a real chance! Now, oh, he's been caught napping!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you...
Hiburan! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get it through? And it's Kluivert. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So what can they make of this? Kluivert running with intent. Gakpo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Weghorst. Lovely feet. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. Kluivert. He's having a pop! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Gakpo. Great chance! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram, given the lift of his goal. Kluivert. Thuram. And Cherki. Cherki. And it's Conte. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Olise. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And a chance! Oh, good finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. De Jong. And it's Kluivert. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Koundé. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
France choosing to make the first change. Hato. Now it's Kluivert. Oh, such a clever touch. Not the most accurate pass. That's good play. Gives it back. Kante stands tall and stands strong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Mateta. Kone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Verbruggen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. That's a sharp pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's that. The Netherlands have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Memphis Depay is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Vifa. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zaire Emery, that's a delicate pass, and he shoots! There it is!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Gakpo. And it's Vifa. Thuram. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kluivert. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Great chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And the shot! Goal! The Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The Netherlands with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Memphis Depay. De Jong. Can he get away here? And he's got the beating of his man. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Conte. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Now it's Zaire Emery. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Somerville. Hertrauda. Well, that is one way to stop him. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hato. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Gakpo. Nice physical challenge. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Hato and Vifa. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's just beyond his reach. Strokes it back. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nicely aimed pass. Zaire Emery.
2 added minutes has been
Conte.
indicated.
Looking for a runner. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Vifa receives it in a good position here. Vifa gets flagged offside. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
The Netherlands are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And so the action is resumed. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Somerville running with intent. And the ball's come loose here. Samba sends that a long way. Vifa. Somerville looking to add to his goal. Cherky. Now that looks a decent ball. Vifa. And it's De Jong. He's going for goal! He's keen, determined to have his say.
The Netherlands really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now it's Thuram. And that has been slung wide. Oh, well played, well played. Vifa. In with the challenge. Kluivert. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. No, he's not getting past him there. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Aimed beyond the defence.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France do have a chance to counter here. Conte. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Somerville. Somerville!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gakpo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. This is the time you need that pace.
Somerville. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Just about up to 75 minutes. There's a sharp little ball here. Somerville to Memphis Depay. Vifa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Kluivert. He is just caressing the ball. He's picked his way through.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Kluivert.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Gakpo. Kluivert.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hato getting forward. Ball swung. Oh, good effort. Oh, it rattles the bar. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Just 5 minutes left. Memphis Depay. He's in a great position here. Very nicely done. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1 minute at a
Well
time.
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deep into stoppage time. Kone. Lovely feet. So that's it. It is all over. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And he's chosen to go back. Kluivert. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Petrauda. And it's Memphis Depay. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here.
And the shot! Brilliant from Gakpo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Saliba is fouled.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Quarter of an hour played. Bout of passing here, really. Thuram! Top class from Thuram! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Gakpo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Conte, but he's forced to go back. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Zaire Emery, driving through the middle. He's having a hit! Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
France with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Vifa. Look at the space here. The pass has gone astray. De Jong. The Netherlands are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Opts for safety. Conte. De Jong. To Memphis Depay. Vifa. Kluivert running with intent. And it's Vifa. And it's Vifa. De Jong. Now it's Somerville. And it's Memphis Depay. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely feet. And he shoots! And no mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that signals the end of the first period. The Netherlands are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
The Netherlands have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Memphis Depay. Somerville. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Cherki. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez. And it's Zaire Emery for Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Gakpo under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gakpo looking to add to his goal. Cherki. Gakpo. De Jong. And it's Memphis Depay. Thuram. Cherki.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Zaire Emery. And it's Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Vifa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zaire Emery looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Somerville. Ambitious ball here. Memphis Depay. Oh, now he can run away with it. Hangs one. Oh, good effort. Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. The Netherlands have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mateta, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Gakpo. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Jong. And here's Gakpo. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now it's Somerville. Shot could be on.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dembele. Vifa. And there's the shot!
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 11, Gakpo. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Malen.
Akliouche! Kluivert. Chance here to counter. Dembele with a definite foul there. Hato. And it's De Jong. He might be in here! It's Memphis Depay! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The Netherlands now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
De Jong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Memphis Depay. And it's Dembele.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Mateta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mateta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We are just getting started. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Gakpo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. France are looking to go forward now. And it's Vifa. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, this looks sharp. Over to the right flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a very versatile attacker I quite like, Peter, is Memphis. He can operate out wide or he can play as a number 10. And I think he's probably best used as an inverted winger on that left side. Even when deployed centrally, he does drift to the left. And I guess it's where he's most comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Olise. So we're still where we started right now. And that has left him in a heap. Kluivert. Looking for the run. Gakpo. Samba gets his hands on it. Oh, terrible mistake. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. De Jong. Zaire Emery stands tall and stands strong. De Jong. Kluivert. And Vifa just eases him off the ball. And it's De Jong. It's run loose here. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Conte. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's having a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's being shifted off it. Zaire Emery. Thuram, played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Somerville. De Jong. Vifa. And it's De Jong. Driving forward. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Kluivert. He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. De Jong. Olise. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Kluivert. Somerville. That's a super give and go. De Jong.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. Zaire Emery does well to get it back. Conte. Showing great feet there. He is through here. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kluivert. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0. De Jong! Olise.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kluivert. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vifa. And it's Memphis Depay. And it's Memphis Depay. Closing in on goal. Now Hernandez. And that's gone loose. Gakpo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cherki powering forward here. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. He's going for goal! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Kluivert. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Olise. He's found a way past. Now there's... and the shot! And yes, it's there! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow.
He's had a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
The Netherlands restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Somerville. Somerville
With an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Somerville charging forward, the ball at his feet. De Jong. Somerville.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution for Netherlands.
So we have movement on both benches.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Somerville. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Akliouche.
That's good.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
2 added minutes has
We
been
are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vife. Marlen. Robbie. Marlen. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
So there you have it, penalties.
So there was to be no definitive result.
Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
So we've reached that point, the shootout, the ultimate tiebreaker. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Mateta, the next man to walk up to the spot. One-one. A swift riposte. Robbie is second man up. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Kone is the second man to step up for his team.
credit to him. You really need courage to do that in these circumstances as well.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Akliush is third in line. It's 3 each. Kluivert is fourth up.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Big character, big moment, big save. The Netherlands on the verge. And no, the pressure just too much.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Yes, that's how you do it. And that takes us to sudden death. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, you're not going to save that.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This to stay in it. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
Dispatched! There will be more of this.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
And that will do it.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
It is a true heavyweight clash.
Gakpo! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zaire Emery. Saliba.
Memphis Depay.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Elise.
Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo. De Jong. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Somerville. Passing is crisp and sharp. Olise. And it's Conte. The Netherlands very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Always played it in low. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shot, and a chance! No, just not quite. Conte. Now Mbappe.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Memphis Depay. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. And it's Zaire Emery, looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Thuram. Vifa.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Zaire Emery. Now it's Mbappe. Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Now it's Kluivert. Zaire Emery. Now Van de Ven. De Jong. Vifa, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Memphis Depay. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Conte.
Gakpo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The Netherlands looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. De Jong. Vifa. This is De Jong. Kluivert. Oh, nice touch. De Jong. Just past the fourth, takes a shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
De Jong really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's got away! Delivered low. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. The Netherlands coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong...
He's having a pop! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Somerville. And it's Memphis Depay. This is De Jong. Memphis Depay. And it's Memphis Depay. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Vifa.
Kluivert. Vifa.
Olise.
Thuram. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram. Kluivert. De Jong. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Cherki. Now it's Thuram.
Gakpo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Kluivert.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Koundé
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, no joy this time.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Olise.
Now it's Thuram. Zaire Emery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Thuram.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zaire Emery.
And that's another good win of the ball. Hernandez.
And Cherki.
Cherki. This is promising. He's played it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a good spell of possession. Big chance! It's a goal! France are back on level terms. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Gakpo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcola.
Somerville. Oh, easy pickings there. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Dembele. Barcola! Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van de Ven.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And they're back on the ball again. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance, corner.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
De Jong. France are looking to go forward now.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez. That is Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Here's Mateta. He's had it taken off him. They'll have one final crack at it. Tries to dink it through. It's come to nothing. There it is, the whistle. No. By accident or design, neither team is giving way.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So a massive effort from both sides, and their reward is the